When we think about energy, most of us imagine getting more sleep or drinking another cup of coffee. But for men over 60, one of the most overlooked keys to steady, lasting energy is vitamin B12. This vitamin plays a vital role in keeping the body's nerve cells and blood cells healthy, and it's also essential in making DNA. But one of the main reasons it's so important as we age is that B12 helps convert the food we eat into fuel the body can actually use. Without enough of it, you can feel more tired, weaker, or even foggy in your thinking, which can easily be mistaken for just getting older, when in fact it may be a lack of this crucial vitamin. As men get older, the body doesn't always absorb B12 as easily as it once did. The stomach produces less stomach acid, and stomach acid is what helps release B12 from food. That means even if you're eating foods rich in B12, like fish or eggs, your body may not be getting the full benefit. This is one reason why low B12 levels are more common in older adults. Some men may not even realize they are running low because the symptoms can creep up slowly. Sluggishness, numbness in the hands or feet, or even feeling a bit down or forgetful. When levels stay too low for too long, it can affect mood, balance, and long-term nerve health. The good news is that B12 is found in many common and enjoyable foods, so it's not difficult to add more of it to your daily routine. Salmon, sardines, tuna, and trout are all excellent sources, and they're also heart-healthy choices, which is another bonus. If you enjoy a good breakfast with eggs, you're already giving your body a boost of B12. Dairy products like milk and yogurt contain it as well. And for men who don't consume much animal food, many breakfast cereals are fortified with B12, which means the vitamin has been added in to help fill any nutritional gaps. For some men, though, food alone may not be enough, and that's where supplements can step in. A simple B12 supplement or a multivitamin with B12 can make a noticeable difference. Sometimes doctors even recommend B12 shots if absorption is very low, but that's usually only in special cases. What matters most is being aware of the signs your body may be giving you and not dismissing them as just old age. If you notice that you're more tired than usual, or if your memory and focus don't feel as sharp, it may be worth asking your healthcare provider to check your B12 levels. One of the most encouraging things about B12 is that once you start getting enough of it, many of the benefits come quickly. You may feel more awake, clearer in your thinking, and more physically capable in a relatively short time. This makes it a simple but powerful way for older men to support their independence and stay active. Even small changes, like choosing salmon for dinner once or twice a week, or adding a fortified cereal to your breakfast, can help your body maintain the energy you need for the things you love doing each day. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. Our bodies can actually make it when the skin is exposed to sunlight, something that feels almost magical when you think about it. For men over 60, vitamin D becomes more important than ever because it plays a key role in keeping bones strong, muscles working properly, and the immune system sharp and ready to defend against illness. As we age, bones naturally lose density, and this can raise the risk of fractures or falls. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium from food, which is essential for building and maintaining that bone strength. Without enough of it, calcium isn't used as effectively, leaving bones weaker and more fragile than they should be. The challenge is that as men get older, the skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and many people naturally spend more time indoors as they age. Add to that the fact that certain climates or seasons provide less direct sunlight, and it's easy to see why vitamin D deficiency is common in older adults. Feeling more tired than usual, experiencing muscle weakness, or even having frequent colds and infections can sometimes be linked to low vitamin D levels. It's not always obvious, but when levels are restored, many men find they have more energy, steadier moods, and fewer health setbacks. Food can help fill the gap, and there are plenty of simple, tasty ways to add vitamin D into a daily routine. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent natural sources. They not only bring vitamin D to the table, but also provide heart-healthy omega-3 fats, which support circulation and brain health. Eggs, especially the yolks, are another easy way to get more vitamin D, and fortified foods like milk, orange juice, and certain cereals can be a convenient boost. Just a glass of fortified milk at breakfast or a small bowl of fortified cereal can make a real difference over time. Safe sun exposure is another simple strategy. Spending even 10 to 20 minutes outside in the morning or afternoon sun with face and arms uncovered can help the body make its own supply of vitamin D. Of course, it's important to be mindful of skin protection if staying out longer, but short, regular periods of sunlight can go a long way in supporting healthy vitamin D levels. For men who live in places where the sun isn't strong enough during winter months, supplements are often the easiest solution. A daily vitamin D pill available in small, affordable doses can support energy and protect bones without much effort. What makes vitamin D particularly special is that it doesn't just work on the body, it also has a powerful influence on mood. Many older men who feel a bit low or unmotivated may actually be experiencing the effects of low vitamin D. By restoring it through sunlight, food, or supplements, it's possible to feel brighter, more engaged, and more ready to stay active. This connection between physical health and emotional well-being makes vitamin D a cornerstone of vitality as the years go on. Vitamin C is one of those nutrients that almost everyone has heard of, but its importance becomes even greater as men grow older. Known as a powerful antioxidant, vitamin C helps protect the body from damage caused by everyday wear and tear, something that naturally increases with age. For men over 60, this vitamin plays a vital role in maintaining a strong immune system, speeding up wound healing, and keeping the body resilient against common colds and infections. It also helps the body absorb iron from plant-based foods, which can support better energy levels and reduce fatigue. That means a steady supply of vitamin C isn't just about preventing sickness, but also about keeping energy and vitality up for daily activities. One of the unique things about vitamin C is that the body doesn't store it for long periods of time. Unlike some other vitamins that can be stored in fat or the liver, vitamin C needs to be replenished regularly through food or supplements. For older men, this is actually a positive reminder to keep fresh fruits and vegetables a daily habit. A simple orange with breakfast, a handful of strawberries as a snack, or a serving of bell peppers in a salad can all provide a meaningful boost. Citrus fruits are the most famous sources, but many people are surprised to learn that red bell peppers actually contain more vitamin C than oranges. Kiwi, broccoli, and even tomatoes also carry impressive amounts, making it easy to work them into meals without much effort. Beyond immunity, vitamin C supports the production of collagen, which is a protein that keeps skin, joints, and connective tissue strong and flexible. This matters a lot for older men because maintaining mobility and comfort is just as important as fighting off illnesses. Stiff joints, slow wound healing, or skin that bruises easily can sometimes be linked to low vitamin C intake. By adding foods rich in this vitamin, the body is better equipped to repair itself and stay active. Even a simple habit like adding lemon juice to water or cooking vegetables lightly to preserve their vitamin C content can make a real difference over time. Another important benefit of vitamin C is its role in reducing oxidative stress. As the years go by, the body faces more exposure to free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage cells and contribute to aging. Vitamin C acts as a shield against this process, helping protect organs, muscles, and even the brain from unnecessary wear. This protective quality may also explain why diets high in vitamin C are often linked to better heart health and sharper cognitive function, two areas that are especially important for men in their 60s and beyond. Supplements can also be useful for those who find it difficult to get enough from food alone. A basic vitamin C tablet or chewable can provide the daily requirement without much fuss. Still, the most enjoyable way to get it is often through food, where it comes packaged with fiber, hydration, and other valuable nutrients. A colorful plate filled with fruits and vegetables doesn't just look appetizing, it is one of the simplest, most natural ways to give the body the tools it needs to stay energetic, resilient, and strong throughout the later years of life. Vitamins are powerful, but they can only do their best work when the body is supported by healthy habits that help them get absorbed and used effectively. For men over 60, this becomes even more important because the body changes with age. Digestion slows down, metabolism isn't as fast, and the ability to absorb nutrients from food decreases compared to younger years. That means paying attention not only to what vitamins are taken, but also to the lifestyle habits that make those vitamins work better. One of the simplest yet most overlooked habits is staying hydrated. Water is essential for nearly every function in the body, including transporting vitamins and minerals where they need to go. When the body is even mildly dehydrated, vitamins can't be absorbed as efficiently, and this can lead to fatigue, poor focus, and weaker immune responses. Keeping a water bottle nearby, sipping herbal teas, or even enjoying water-rich fruits like watermelon and oranges can all help older men stay hydrated throughout the day without it feeling like a chore. Balanced meals are another foundation for making the most of vitamins. For example, many vitamins like A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble, which means they need a little bit of healthy fat to be absorbed properly. Having a salad with olive oil dressing or pairing vegetables with a small serving of avocado or nuts helps the body take in those nutrients more effectively. At the same time, eating a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables ensures that the body gets not just the main vitamins like C and D, but also the smaller supporting nutrients that often work in combination. A plate filled with greens, bright reds, yellows, and purples is not only visually appealing, but also a natural way to give the body a full spectrum of support. Protein is also an important piece of the puzzle, as it helps repair tissues and maintain muscle mass, which becomes harder to hold on to with age. Simple swaps like choosing grilled chicken or beans instead of heavily processed meats can provide the body with high-quality protein without adding unnecessary fats or salt. Fiber from whole grains, beans, and vegetables also plays a quiet but important role. A healthy gut is better at absorbing vitamins, and fiber helps keep digestion moving smoothly. Swapping white bread for whole grain bread or choosing brown rice over white rice are small changes that add up over time and give the body a stronger foundation to use vitamins properly. It's also worth paying attention to the way meals are spaced out. Eating smaller, balanced meals throughout the day rather than one or two very large ones helps the body digest food more efficiently. This steady intake can prevent energy crashes and makes it easier for vitamins to be absorbed consistently. Pairing a piece of fruit with a handful of nuts in the afternoon or having a light soup with vegetables in the evening can keep both digestion and vitamin levels steady. For men over 60, these habits not only support physical health, but also create a rhythm that makes daily life feel more balanced and energetic. Daily lifestyle practices can often make the biggest difference when it comes to how vitamins and nutrients are actually used by the body. For men over 60, even if they are getting enough vitamins through food or supplements, habits like exercise, sleep, and social activity determine whether those nutrients truly translate into energy, strength, and overall vitality. Gentle exercise is one of the simplest yet most effective practices. Moving the body helps blood circulation, which in turn ensures vitamins are carried to the muscles, organs, and brain where they are needed. It doesn't have to mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Something as simple as a brisk walk in the morning, a few light stretches after waking up, or practicing balance exercises can keep the body flexible and strong. Regular movement also helps maintain muscle mass, which naturally decreases with age. And this makes daily activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren much easier and more enjoyable. Sleep is another cornerstone of vitality. During sleep, the body repairs itself, processes nutrients, and restores energy reserves. Without enough quality rest, vitamins and minerals cannot do their work as effectively. For older men, getting 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep can make the difference between waking up refreshed and ready or dragging through the day. Small habits like keeping a regular bedtime, avoiding caffeine in the late afternoon, and creating a quiet, comfortable sleeping environment can improve sleep quality significantly. Restful sleep not only supports physical health, but also sharpens memory and mood, two areas where many men want to feel their best as they age. Another lifestyle practice that supports vitality is maintaining strong social connections. Loneliness and isolation can drain energy just as much as poor nutrition, while spending time with friends, family, or community groups can uplift mood and provide motivation to stay active. Social activities often naturally encourage movement, such as walking with a friend or playing a casual game of golf, which further supports physical health. In addition, laughter, conversation, and shared experiences have a direct effect on reducing stress and boosting mental well-being, which allows the body to make better use of the nutrients it receives. A positive mindset ties all of these practices together. Approaching aging with optimism and curiosity instead of fear makes it easier to maintain healthy habits day after day. Mindfulness, gratitude journaling, or even simply taking a few moments each morning to reflect on what you're thankful for can shift perspective and lower stress. When stress is lower, the body is better able to absorb and use vitamins without being overwhelmed by cortisol, the stress hormone that can interfere with nutrient balance. Finally, routine and consistency bring all these practices into harmony. Taking vitamins at the same time each day, eating balanced meals at regular intervals, and maintaining a steady pattern of movement and rest create a rhythm the body can rely on. This rhythm supports digestion, energy production, and overall well-being. For men over 60, these daily lifestyle practices don't need to be complicated or demanding. Small steps practiced consistently can build a foundation for energy, strength, and vitality that lasts for years to come.